Bengals training camp rolled on Monday, and we got notes on Joe Burrow, the offensive line, and more. Welcome in to Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com. A quick reminder to hit that subscribe button, and thank you for subscribing. We hit the 20,000 subscriber mark. I'm whispering because I don't want everybody to hear it because it's really, really cool. So thank you so much for subscribing. The 20,000 mark is a huge achievement, a huge accomplishment for the channel, milestone for the channel, but we're just building, one brick at a time, as Frank Pollock says. By the way, if you missed Frank Pollock, we posted him right here on the channel. Today's training camp report brought to you by Rivertown Inquiry, rivertowninquiry.com. If you want orange and black gear, if you want any type of Cincy gear, Doug and his team got you covered at rivertowninquiry.com. All right, that being said, a lot to dive into. First, let's start with Joe Burrow, the franchise. Well, franchise was good today. Back again, played 7-on-7 like we saw on Sunday, looked the part, was doing sprints post-practice, was making some good throws, all of those things. So now all we need to see is 11-on-11. Not sure if we'll see it anytime soon. Maybe we do see it Wednesday or Thursday. I certainly don't anticipate him playing against the Giants in preseason game number 2 on Sunday. In fact, Zach Taylor saying today that most starters, like last week, won't play in preseason game number 2. Not a shock. Certainly worth noting, though. Now let's get to the offensive line, because that's where everybody's focus is right now. Whether it's Ben Brown, who went on injured reserve, his season is over. The undrafted free agent out of Ole Miss was battling for a center spot, one of the backup center spots. But the focus on the interior of this offensive line naturally is Jackson Carman, Cordell Volson in that left guard battle. And today, well, Cordell Volson got first-team reps, all of the first-team reps. Yesterday, got all of the first-team reps. Now, you might be saying, well, Jackson Carman was out on Sunday due to the elbow, a right elbow injury. He did have a brace on that elbow. Nothing, not like a Sam Hubbard brace, but like a sleeve. I'll describe it as a sleeve. And so it's like, okay, well, then maybe Carman's hurt. Well, he was back at practice today and didn't get into team drills until late in the session, about 90 minutes in the session. And then he was in with the backup, so he was not with the starters. So Cordell Volson, has he taken a lead? Has he not? Hard to say. I'll say this, though. I thought he looked good today. Now, is he going to make some mistakes? Absolutely. He's a rookie. But clearly paying attention and doing all of the things to earn first-team reps. And the one thing I noticed during practice and then after practice, La'el Collins was coaching up Cordell Volson. And that's not nothing. All right, because you're talking about a guy in La'el Collins who has Pro Bowl aspirations, who's this big fish, right? And he was out today. It was part of a maintenance program. So he's not practicing, and yet he spent multiple minutes on the field behind me working with Cordell Volson during practice. And then over here to the field to my left, after practice, working on different sets, working on different techniques. And that might not be nothing but like, oh, well, he's helping everybody. And that's what Frank said. You know, it's great. It's super valuable. He does that for every guy. But that much time, I'm talking multiple minutes on the field behind me. Then after practice, well, think about it. Anyone that's been established in any business, you're not investing that type of time into someone if you didn't think that they had potential. If you didn't think that you could help them become, reach their full potential. If they didn't show some type of initiative, why would you help them? So I do think that there is something to that. So Cordell Volson, is he in the lead? I'm not sure, but the past couple of days certainly pretty telling as he makes his move for that starting left guard spot. Other things, other notes, Tyler Boyd had a good day, made some plays. I think it was his most productive day of camp from a making plays during the team drill standpoint. Obviously, there's no doubt there of what he brings, and he was catching passes from Brandon Allen, who did clear concussion protocol, was back. So that's certainly good to see as well. Overall, though, I will say one of the big takeaways, Trey Hendrickson just continues to be dominant this camp. I mean, he's flashed and noticed him a ton today. T. Higgins also had a really nice grab against Eli Apple. I believe it was Eli Apple. I might be wrong on the cornerback, so don't quote me on that. I think it was Eli Apple, though, deep downfield. So overall, some guys flashing, but we're focused on that left guard spot. Will the Bengals add someone? I know some of you are calling for Quentin Spain, and at some point, maybe on Tuesday's off day, we'll revisit the idea of maybe adding a veteran. That being said, we have a ton coming for you this week. All right, I talked to Mike Thomas, the receiver, one-on-one. It's hilarious. It's a really good interview. At least he gave really good answers. I don't know if I interviewed him well. If you missed Jeff Gunter, got to chat with him one-on-one after Friday night's performance. And the debut of our shows, our two exclusive shows that come to you every single week, Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Bengals on the Brain with Joe Goodberry right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. It will premiere. And then Thursday at 8 o'clock, both Eastern time, it is the OT with Elise Jesse right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So buckle up, strap in, get ready, because we have a ton coming to you. And now that we've reached 20K, well, we're not slowing down. Pedal to the metal as we are just 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks away now, less than a month away from the start of the regular season. So for Andrew Fox-Miller, I was trying to check the date, and my Apple Watch, I changed the face on it, doesn't have the date. Either way, the date bleeds together. I think it's the 15th. Anyways, for Andrew Fox-Miller, our channel coordinator, I'm James Rapien signing off for now right here on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk.